Hi everybody, welcome back to Bryon Knows Movies. This week we are reviewing F9 of the Fast Saga. Hey, I got one word for you. Magnets.
I came here to take you down, little brother. That's your mistake. This is my world.
Okay everybody, the Fast and Furious crew is back at it again for another adventure, and the fate of the world is at stake. See, there is this contraption, this technology that has the ability to download a virus into all the technology in the world, believe it or not. And this virus is so powerful that the person that's controlling it basically have access to all technology, which means that they can launch all nukes. They can basically destroy the world. They would have the world in their fingertips if they have this technology. So, of course, you don't call in the CIA or the FBI. You call in Dom Toretto and his crew that allows you to drive fast cars and go after the villains who have the technology. Here's the thing, though. In this movie, there's a twist because Dom's brother, Jacob, is the main villain, played by John Cena. His little brother was estranged from Dom way back when they were younger because Dom believed that Jacob had something to do with his father's race car malfunctioning, leading to his death. So yeah, they don't like each other. We never heard of Jacob before this. Until now, and they're going at it head to head. Listen, the whole crew's back. This is the big cast. I'm gonna go through it pretty quick. We got Vin Diesel, of course, our main good guy, Dom Toretto. Michelle Rodriguez plays Letty. John Cena is the one of the main villains, if you will, as Jacob Toretto. We have Tyrese Gibson as Roman. We have Ludacris as Taj. Swan Kane, please forgive me if I mispronounce that name, but he's playing Han. Han's back. Apparently he was dead before, but now he's not dead anymore. Natalie Emmanuel plays Ramses. Charlize Theron plays another villain, Cypher. And plus there's a lot of cameos and stuff. You got Cardi B that does a cameo in this movie. You have Helen Mirren. You have Michael Rooker, who I love. He has a small part as well. And the list goes on and on and on. Everybody and their mama is in this movie. Now, I have a confession. I'm not a fan of Fast and Furious. In fact, I have not seen a Fast and Furious movie since Fast and Furious 3, Tokyo Drift. I thought that movie was so bad that I was just completely out on the franchise. People kept telling me, hey Bryon, get back into the Fast and Furious franchise. They've changed things up. It's more fun. It makes more sense. But I just could never get back into it. So one thing I will give this franchise is I came into Fast 9. Of course, we have all the memes and stuff about Fast and Furious family and all that stuff. So I knew some things. But I came 6 movies out, and it wasn't that hard to catch up and figure out what was going on. I can't say that about most franchises. I don't think you can drop somebody into a Marvel movie, especially an Avengers movie, without seeing a lot of the other properties before. So I do give Fast and Furious that credit that I was able to come in blind and still have it be accessible to me. After watching this movie, my opinion of the movie is that it's just really quite silly. It's absurd in a good way. It did not annoy me, but it is an absurd movie. You got Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez. They're playing these roles super serious, like, hey, this is like Oscar bait. You need to take these serious in this movie. But you look at the lines that they're delivering and everything happening around them, and it makes it even funnier to watch them try to act so hard in this movie, knowing that this movie is not supposed to be taken seriously. So I actually thought that was a good thing that they committed so much compared to everybody else around them. John Cena as Jacob makes no sense. You know, the Toretto family, I think that they're supposed to be Latinx or biracial or something, but you know, it's so obvious that John Cena is like the whitest guy ever. They even make fun of this in the movie, like, how are you and Dom related? But it doesn't make sense, but you love it because it doesn't make sense. You know, Ludacris and Tyrese, I didn't think I was going to like them as much as I did, but they were perfect comic relief, and they were actually the way I was able to relate to this movie throughout. So I think that they did a good job in the movie. Charlize Theron, who's one of my favorite actresses, I was excited to see her as the big baddie in this movie. She doesn't really have a lot of screen time, but you know what I love about her? She's delivering these lines, but she has this look in her eyes as she's delivering these lines, and she has this smirk on her face like, this is kind of the silliest and stupidest thing I've ever done, but I'm loving doing it. Like she's not taking it seriously as she delivers the lines, which to me is freaking hilarious. So, hey, what's my rating? See it, stream it, or skip it. I'm going to give F9 a rating of stream it. I'm giving it stream it because I'm not going to act like this is a good movie. I think that most would not. It's an action movie through and through. The action set pieces, by the way, are amazing in this movie, especially anything dealing with the magnets. And there's magnets all over. I'm pretty sure the things these magnets were doing were not scientifically possible. But hey, you know, if you can magnetize a car and throw it through buildings and all those types of things, you know, I'm here for it. The cat and mouse game between Dom Toretto and his white brother Jacob, you know, Vin Diesel and John Cena, you know, it's actually pretty fun. I liked it. You know, it's a little bit too long for me. It's almost 2.5 hours, but that's too long for me as somebody who's not a fan of the Fast franchise. I haven't been following it, but if this is your jam, if this is what you love, you probably love every moment of that 2.5 hours. So I'm not even gonna knock it for the runtime. If you do go see the movies, you won't be mad, but it's just not for me. It's not a good movie, so I can't say go see it, but hey, it's hella entertaining. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy that loves movies. So if you are planning to go see F9 in the theaters, as always, I want to hear what you think in the comment section below. Also, try to convince me to go watch the other movies. Right now, you know, F9 was fun. I'm not going to go back and watch the other ones unless you guys can make a really good case for me. And tell me where to start. Do I need to watch all of the 9 over again? Please do not make me sit through Tokyo Drift again. But if I have to go see it, you guys can convince me. I'll go ahead and binge it, and maybe even I'll do a reaction to it. Please continue to support the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will see you at the theaters next week.